Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. It's Derek, and I'm here to make another video. This time, talking about how to send off a TTM letter. I said I was gonna make this for the longest time, and I think it's finally time I make it because I'm actually sending a few letters out tomorrow. It's currently nighttime. Um, but yeah, might as well just give you guys the breakdown now while I have a letter going. But I want to start it off by saying how you get your addresses for a TTM. The website I use for the majority, I don't really use any other sources except for maybe one website, but I forgot the name of it. I believe it's called sportscollectors.net. It's probably the main one everyone uses. They charge $15 a month. At first, it sounds like a lot, but you get everyone's address. The website allows people to share their successes, so it breaks it all down. It gives you let's say you want Mike Trout, so you type in Mike Trout and it shows the whole list of people who sent in a letter to him, if it came back to him, and it's kind of the honor system in a way. If that's the term they use, like, you just go by people's word where they send it to. It allows to see how many items they send, or it just keeps all tracked down. So it's really simple. You can do it for yourself as well. Of course, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You could just send letters out and not keep track on there, but it does help people to know and keep the community alive, to see who the recent successes are, how much people charge, what they say if they don't want to sign no more. But yeah, so let me start off with one. But I definitely recommend using that website. It will really help you out. Okay, so I don't want to show my address. Mr. Rex White is who I'm sending to. He was a NASCAR driver in the 50s and 60s. So what you want to do is get a basic envelope this size. I think this is a 4x9. Yeah, so 4x9. Of course, get some stamps. Oh, what I want to tell you about stamps. So you could go to the post office. They normally have a bunch of stamps. Some of them the basic, like, flag ones. But I say have fun with it. Get a bunch of different stamps because you're going to be sending out a lot of letters. You normally go through them very fast. If you don't know stamps right now, by the time I'm recording this, they're 73 cents. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it does add up. They've been going up in price recently. When I started this, I want to say they were like 68 cents. They add up quick. Those little cents add up. But these are forever stamps as well, which means, so if I bought them earlier in the year when they were 68 cents or 70, whatever it was, they would remain the same price. So you could still use them and it won't affect you. So might as well just buy them now, and if you don't use them till the future, you're saving yourself some cents. But yeah, so I'm sending this to him, and then I don't want to show my address by accident, so I'm gonna take this out. And then inside that envelope, you send a return envelope so they could send it back to you. So I have a smaller letter, as you can see, I'm covering my address, but already stamped. So then you put this inside the big one, so when they get it, they just send it back. And I'll give you an example of what you could send. So what I'm saying to Mr. White, because I do not have any cards of his, I wish I did, but you take some index cards. Maybe you could find some that has nothing on the back. I kind of just use the cheap ones, but it's still good, whatever you want. But normally, I'll give an example for this one. I actually got this one back today. I didn't have success. I got a return to sender from Mr. Dale Jarrett for NASCAR. It looked like a lot of people were getting successes, but mine got sent back. I think it was from a P.O. box. But I like to do this. I like to put the cards on index cards and stick them down with these, what are they called, photo corners. You could get them off Amazon for really cheap. You could get like 3 bundles of like 500 for like $10. So I recommend you do that. So the cards aren't moving around in there and they have a little bit of protection. I seen people. Let me get some index cards. I seen people get them like 2 index cards like this, and like staple them on the sides, and then staple down here. So you kind of create a little like pouch, and then you put the card in there. I kind of do like that as well, but I do feel like this is better. Especially so the cards aren't all switched together, because who knows how long for the Sharpie takes to dry or whatever they're signing on. What if it smears the card? I'd rather just do this. I think it's a little safer. But everyone has their own preference, whatever works for you. And for the letter part, I know people. Let me show you a letter that I wrote, Mr. White. But normally people like just write a little something on an index card, maybe the back of it too. I don't really like that. I started out kind of doing that, or handwriting the letters. But I just think like sometimes like my handwriting's messy, so I'd rather just type it and make it like look neat. Because sometimes like, what if it's messy and they misread something, or it doesn't make sense, or they don't sign your card? I'd rather just play it safe than something happening, you know? So that's just me, but people have their own preference. So this is how I do my letter. This is how I just got it right now. So I kind of start out by saying hi, hope you're having a fantastic day and doing well. Saying my name, how old I am, where I live. Kind of just like a broad, kind of ask a question in here. And of course, like saying thank you, or asking to sign my index cards, explaining what you want signed. And saying you included a return envelope already stamped, so they don't have to do nothing. And of course, saying thank you so much for their time and hope you have a great rest of your day. So I print that out. I normally put the date on the top and then sign it later, just so it's easy. But that's my process. And then of course the next day you take it to the post office, just drop it off in the mailbox, the blue ones. Usually I'd say, let's say you're shipping it from Los Angeles to, let's say, North Carolina, because that's where mine's going. Usually I want to say it takes 3 days on the quick side. I really do feel like it could. I feel like people say 5, but it could get there in 3 for the most part. It just really depends when you ship it. If you ship it on the weekends, I'm sure it just takes a tad bit longer, because they don't send anything on Sundays. So if you send it during the week, it should get there pretty fast. And yeah, and you just play the waiting game, see when you get your envelopes back. And that's kind of my process on it. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. You could send out a lot of letters. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please leave any concerns or in the comments, and I'll respond to you. But yeah, just wanted to make this video. Hopefully I helped you learn something. And yeah, for sure get on that website. You won't regret it. It's only $15. It honestly should be higher, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.